Today I'm going to teach you some of my favorite core strengthening ab exercises for yoga and just working out in general. These are fairly simple maneuvers you can do, but you'll notice that with repetition and with concentration, these actually are very, very strong workouts. So you might want to grab a block. You don't need one necessarily. You can do that just with your body weight, but having a block or something that you can use will advance the pose a little bit more. It will intensify it. Maybe start with that one just to practice and then see and progress to using one eventually over time. So to begin, you'll start by lying on your back. Legs extended out the length of the mat. You're going to take your block at its thinnest settings and you're going to place it right in between your feet. So your arms are along your sides, block in between your feet, legs raised up towards the sky. Take a deep breath here. And then on your exhale, just begin to lower your legs about 45 degrees. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then slowly start to lower them again. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And then slowly begin to lower them just so they're hovering right off the mat. Inhale fully. Exhale. And then inhale all the way back up towards the top. Take it again. Lower the legs about 45 degrees. Inhale. Exhale. Lower them a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Lower them again so they're just hovering off of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way back up to the top. We'll do that one more time. Slowly begin to lower the legs 45 degrees. Take a full round of breath. Lower them at the end of your exhale. Inhale again deeply. Exhale. Lower them just so they're hovering at the end of your exhale. Deep breath in. Strong breath out. And then inhale fully back up to the top. That's a burner. You might have started to notice the shake. So keeping your legs as they are, block in between your feet if that's okay. Again, you can always modify, drop the block if you don't need it. We're going to slowly start to take little circles in the clockwise direction. So feeling the sacrum kind of moving along with the legs on the mat, almost as if you're getting a somewhat of a back massage. Begin to just round the legs, making circles. And as you continue to do this, start to make the circles a little bit bigger. Trying to keep yourself stable through the core as much as you can, making the circles a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger. Once you get to the top of this one, pause. Reverse your direction. Make the circles very big. Start nice and wide with the circles. Counterclockwise direction. And slowly start to make them a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. And then really small. So you're doing about 5 to 7 maybe circles with your block. And then once you get to the top, you can pause and then release the block. Set it down and come up to a seated position. So you're going to need your block if you'd like. I guess you don't need your block. You can use your block if you'd like. You're going to bring your block, and I like to hold it either like this at its thinnest settings, or if you want, you can also take it at its widest angle too. So it really doesn't matter how you hold the block, but just the point is just have something to have it nice and stable in your hands. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, drop the shoulders down away from the ears, open up through the chest. You can keep your feet with your heels planted on the mat, or if you're more advanced, you can start to lift your legs up off of the floor. I'm going to keep my legs planted just to show this first time through. Very simple exercise. When you're ready, you slowly start to just take your body and you just twist it over to the right. But the point is, you want to try to keep that straight spine and the open heart and lifting up through the low belly. So don't worry about dropping down to your elbow or anything like that. Keep the straight spine, open heart, and then just twist so you feel that nice rotation through the obliques. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, just twist to the left. You can gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist. Now, it doesn't feel like much, but the more you do it, the more you rotate, and the slower you go, the more intense it will feel. Now, keep doing it, but make sure that you're focusing also on engaging through the legs and lifting through the low belly. So there's a lot going on here other than just your core. So take a few more rounds of this. If you want, after you've done a few rounds, and if you're feeling good or you're feeling like you want the extra challenge, start to take your legs up. Rotate. Rotate. Again, maybe taking 10 on each side. Keeping your deep breath going. Come back through center, release your legs. Give yourself a little hug here. Let that go. All right, very nice. Now we're gonna make our way back onto our mat. Coming to our backs. This is a bicycle. This is a very common exercise. You've probably done it before, but this is another great one that works the whole abdomen region, obliques, the front of the abs as well. So you can bring your legs up. Bring your hands behind your head. You can support the head if you need to. Otherwise, you can just kind of keep them just like gently behind you. And then on your exhale, you're going to start to lower your left leg. Take your your left elbow to your right leg. Inhale, come back through center, taking that left leg back up. And then exhale, just twist. Keeping the low belly engaged the entire time. Reaching with your elbow to your knee. And then going slow. So I think oftentimes a lot of people think you have to go super fast or you have to be really intense with these movements in order to get anything out of them. But to be honest with you, slower is more difficult. Really concentrating on what your muscles are doing and how you're breathing, that is a lot more intense and will get you a lot stronger than just rushing through it like it's some kind of race. Remember, yoga and even working out in general, it's not necessarily a competition, it's a personal practice. So just doing everything as you can is key. So take a few more rounds of this. If you want to modify, you can bend the knee, hovering the leg. You can just add that in too. I like to do all of them. And these core strengthening exercises are so good for just your yoga poses in general, just life in general. There's so much your core is used for in day-to-day life, so strengthening it is so important. And then it also helps too because you look strong, you feel strong, confident. Take one more on each side. Beautiful. Then exhale, you can draw your knees into your chest or you can set your feet down. Windshield wiper them out a little bit. Sometimes that feels good, really releasing down through the low belly. Very nice. All right, another move. So, coming back or staying on our backs, you're going to bring your feet up again towards the sky. You're going to cross your right knee in front, your right ankle in front of your left ankle. So your legs are nice and engaged, straightened up towards the ceiling. Low belly is still engaged. Your whole abdomen is engaged, and you're resting nice and strong, or nice and firmly on the mat, feeling supported. From here, on your inhale, you're slowly going to start to take your head up towards your legs, make a little crunch, and then exhale, drop your left leg down towards the sky, towards the mat. Inhale, start to bring your left leg back up, and as you do that, lower your head back down. Inhale, start to come back up, lower your left leg. Inhale, left leg comes up, lower down. Take that 3 more times. Inhale, lower. Inhale your leg, lower your upper body. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Come back up, lower. Last time here. Inhale, lower your leg. Inhale your leg up, lower. Very nice. Now just switch sides. So now the left leg comes in front of the right. You can hook your ankles, or you can just cross your ankles, keeping your hands behind your head. As you're ready, inhale, start to lift your torso up. Lower your right leg down. Inhale, your leg comes back up. Exhale, lower your torso. Inhale, come back up with your torso. Lower your right leg. Good job. Keep the breath going strong. Keep doing that. Inhale, torso up. Right leg down. Inhale, right leg up. Torso down. 2 more. Inhale. Lower your leg. Inhale your leg up. Lower your torso. Last time. Beautiful. Draw your knees up into your chest. Maybe roll around a little bit. Give yourself a little back massage if that feels good. And then just a little bonus here for more hip stability or hip support. You're going to grab your block if it's still handy. Place the block right in between your thighs on its thinnest settings. Bring your feet about, well, you'll squeeze your legs together so your feet will kind of naturally go about hip distance apart. Bring them pretty close to your bottom though. So we're going to come into some little bridge roll-ups here. So on your inhale, start to press into your feet. Just lift your hips up towards the sky. Squeeze your block once you get to the top. Engage through your legs. And then exhale, just slowly start to lower down. Inhale, start to come back up. Squeeze the block. Exhale, lower down. Now if you want to challenge yourself, you can take your right leg straight and then inhale, start to straighten up. Pause here. Engage through the legs. Exhale, lower down. Set the right foot down. Inhale, your hips come up with your left leg raised. Pause. And then exhale, bring your left foot down. Lower. Now you can repeat that as many cycles as you want. If you want to alternate with your legs, if you're just liking the hip stretches and the hip extensions. Take about 2 more. Going at your own pace. And release. Take the block out from underneath you. Coming into another back bend just to kind of reopen up through the ab, reopen up the heart, the front side of the body. You'll keep your feet planted, inner hip distance apart. You'll take the block away if you haven't already. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up towards the sky. And then interlace your fingers underneath your back. Walk your shoulders and coming into bridge. Re-lengthening here. If full wheels in your practice and you want to go into that, you're welcome to. Placing the hands by the shoulders, the ears, pressing into your arms, lifting up towards the sky. I'll demonstrate that now. But again, just doing what your body can. Exhale, gently come back down, being very mindful of your spine, of your neck. Hug your knees into your chest. And rock up to seated. Once you feel good there, maybe sitting up nice and tall, taking a few deep breaths. Recentering yourself, feeling strong, feeling confident. Namaste.